Well, we're celebrating all things Irish this week, and what's coming up represented some of the most nostalgic images of Ireland from the 1960s and 70s, the John Hinde postcards. They were simplistic but stunning and showed a country of beautiful scenery and one where rain rarely fell.
This morning we take a trip down that Irish memory lane with Cormac Leonard of John Hinde Ireland to take a glance back at images of a pre-Celtic tiger Ireland. But first, let's take a look at some of those striking images.
I've been a wild rover for many's the year, and I've spent all me money on whiskey and beer. But now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more, and it's no nay, never. No nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more.
And Cormac Leonard from John Hinde Ireland joins us now. I mean, good song. Luke Kelly as well, just getting us set for St. Patrick's Day. Good to hear that. Cormac, you're very welcome to
Thanks, Martin.
the
Thanks,
programme.
Sybil.
Tell us about business now, John Hinde Ireland.
Well, you know, we're still here 55 years later after Mr. Hinde set up in 1956. We've come through a little difficult patch just recently, but we're slimmed down and we're 20 people striving to go forward, and at the moment for the first part of this year we're doing quite well actually.
Well, that's good news. I know that kind of people don't send postcards as much as they used to,
yeah.
because
which is a
of
pity in itself. Yeah.
modern technology,
Yeah.
but there are still some that are doing it, and you're proof of it.
Yes, I mean, the John Hinde business was up to 50 million postcards worldwide at one stage. We're a long cry away from that at the moment, but we still have a good business in postcard. We've branched into other areas. But John Hinde started it all off way back in 1956 with an enthusiasm to show Ireland to the rest of the world.
And he wasn't Irish though himself, was he?
He was an English gentleman, one of the Clark shoe family, and came here of all the things to set up a circus. And that actually failed, and fell in love with Ireland and wanted to stay, and kind of said, okay, love this place, have a camera, and set it all up way back there, as I say, 55 years ago.
So tell us about the postcard thing. How did that begin?
Well, I think, as I say, he had a camera. He wanted to set up, show Ireland to the world.
Well, he was doing photographic exhibitions, but the whole postcard thing took it in different directions.
He was one of the first, yes, and certainly in Ireland. And I think it's just, I mean, I can't speak for him, but he saw a gap there and said, this is a beautiful country that I can show to the rest of the world. A postcard is a means of doing so, and he got ahead of the trend. One of the things he had more than anything else was colour. He brought colour to postcard before colour was on television. So I think that was something very unique, and he did tweak the photographs in terms of
we'll talk about that in a few minutes.
It's called photoshopping these days.
That's what they call it now.
But not back then.
It was a commission that he got for Shannon Airport that really drove it forward.
Exactly. The opening of Shannon Airport was the first series of postcards that came out, and he had, I think, eight postcards of Shannon at that time, and the whole American scene was setting up at that stage, so it really did launch the business, and that was literally in 1956.